Hi guys, this is Stephanie and I'm doing my 15-week pregnancy update today. And this was a very exciting week for me with the pregnancy. And I know I mentioned last week that I had my doctor's appointment this week and I was so excited to get to hear the heartbeat again. And we heard it for the first time when we did the first ultrasound. And that was like around 10 weeks or 11 weeks. And so this time was the first time getting to hear it with the doppler. And when I first went into the doctor's office, they said, they checked my vitals, they did my blood pressure and things like that, weight. I've gained 8 pounds, so that's good news because I thought surely as much as I've been eating, I would have gained more, but only 8 pounds. And so they checked my blood pressure and it was really high, and so she was like, oh, it's kind of high. And my heart was just literally just like pumping out of my chest. I was just so anxious to get to hear the heartbeat and just to know the baby is still okay. Just one of those things. So she said, let's just listen to the baby, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll try your blood pressure again. I said, okay. So she was listening and trying to find it, and at first she couldn't find it, and my heart was just standing still, and then finally she found it and was like, oh, here it is. And so we got to hear the heartbeat, and I videoed it so I could share it with you guys, and I'll show that now.
That's the babies.
That is the babies? It sounds slow. Is it a slow
That's
heartbeat?
146.
Oh, really?
140, 151.
So after she found the heartbeat and we got to listen to it for like a really long time, and she said it started out like 143, 142 something, but by the end it was like up to 152, 153, and I guess when the baby moves around and stuff and the heart rate goes up and down, and at the very end it moved really close to where she was and it got really loud, and then the baby moved away and it was gone. And so anyway, so then she took my blood pressure again, and my blood pressure was like way down. It was just such a relief to get to hear that sweet, sweet sound, and my whole body was just like, okay, so we're all good now. So my blood pressure was good, and when I talked to the doctor, there was really one thing I wanted him to do for me, and that was change my due date, because they had based my due date, which was originally August 18th or 19th, on the first day of my last cycle. Well, since we knew like exactly when this could have happened, like there's only one opportunity, then that date was not lining up with the due date that they had given me. And when I had my ultrasound, I measured exactly matching up with the date I had in mind with the conception date. Anyway, so he said, well, we're going to move it. So they moved it up to August 13th, which is just 5 or 6 days, but that's almost a week. And what I was saying to him is, I'm so glad that you're moving it up, because in the end of the pregnancy, this is really going to make a big difference. I mean, almost a week. That's going to make a pretty big difference as far as when I have this baby, because I traditionally have my babies 3 weeks early. Well, 2 to 3 weeks early. So, if I go into labor 3 weeks early and they think I'm 4 weeks early, that's going to be, that's when it makes like a big difference. So, I was really glad that he did that. So, I just had the best doctor's appointment ever, and it was super quick, and but I was just really excited. Oh, and they set my schedule for the ultrasound, the anatomy scan, which is when we're gonna, well, we're not gonna find out the gender at the scan, but it's in 3 weeks. Isn't that soon? It sounds so soon to me. So March 16th is my ultrasound, and we are going to do a little gender reveal party, and I'm so excited about getting to do this. And it's going to be very, very casual, low-key, like not all the frou-frou boy, girl stuff, but just all of our friends and family, whoever wants to come is welcome to just join us, and we'll all find out at the same time what it's going to be. And my kids are just super excited about this. So I am so excited. We're going to do it that night. It's a Thursday. It's like a totally random night to do a gender reveal party, but who cares? We're going to just live it up while we're going through this. So I'm just super excited about that. So that's going to be March 16th. So definitely be watching that night, because I'll be posting the video from our party, and then we'll all know that night, that day, what it's going to be. And we're going to do the balloons in a box. So that was like the least expensive option. So that sounded good to Kendall. And we're just very excited. I'm feeling good. You know what, one really weird symptom that I've had the whole pregnancy that I'm continuing to have, which is so weird because I've never had this as a pregnancy symptom with my other two, is at night I have horrible dry mouth, like the driest mouth you've ever had. It's like cotton mouth, like you wake up and you can't even like open your mouth because it's so dry, like everything is like stuck together. It's just awful. So I constantly have to have my ice water just by my bed. Every time I open my eyes, I just have to drink something because it's just terrible. But I'm not really going to complain too much about it because there are many, many worse pregnancy symptoms that I could be having that I'm not. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you. So, but I'm continuing to feel good. In the very beginning of my pregnancy, I was really like bloated a lot, but that's gone. So I feel so good, and I'm just very, very thankful. And I did go shopping. I tried to go shopping this morning for some maternity shorts, because like I have a lot of tops and stuff that can kind of work for maternity, and will kind of, I can make do. But, shorts and things like that, like there's not really a whole lot you can do. So at first I tried to go to some consignment stores because, I would like to not spend, $25, $30 on a pair of shorts that I'm only going to be wearing for the summer, and then that's it. So, but I had no luck finding any consignment stores that sold maternity. And then we went to Target, and I did find several really cute tops that, to be honest, I would have bought them anyway if I wasn't pregnant, but they make for perfect, super cute maternity shirts, and I cannot wait to wear them. But they had one pair of maternity shorts, and they just didn't really fit me right, so I didn't get them. And then went to the mall in Pineville in North Carolina, and not one store in the entire mall sells any maternity clothes anymore. And we were just kind of shocked by that because, well, 10 years ago when I was pregnant with my last son, they had maternity stores. So I don't know. Anyway, that was a little frustrating, but it'll be okay. All right. Well, bye guys. I was just wanting to give y'all a quick update. And, oh, let me show you my 15-week baby bump. I don't know if y'all can see it from there. It's starting to grow. Starting to get out there. We're excited. Okay. Bye guys.